Penetration! One of our trucks was hit! Enemy is hit! They're hit! We didn't penetrate their armor! Enemy is hit!
My god, this tank is so bad. Oh, I forgot how bad this one was. I mean, I didn't play it brilliantly, but I gave it my best shot. Good evening all, this is Rolling. Welcome back to the channel for Day 2, Group 2 of the Blitz Summer Tournament. Let's just have a quick recap of Group 2 overall. Everything's looking good with the stream. There we go. Super. So this is Group 2 so far. As you can see, Group 2 consists of Legion, Win, R2K, and Vale. Now, so far, Legion are 2-0. They beat Win 4-0, R2K 4-3. Some awesome game series. Just that was a brilliant. It was down to the wire. R2K versus Legion was an absolutely phenomenal show. That matchup alone was worth coming back to commentating community tournaments for. Of course, R2K beat Vale 4-0, and Win beat Vale 4-1. So basically, as it stands, Vale are 0-2. They're out of the running. Legion are 2-0. They're through. Vale versus R2K and Win are 1-1. They're one apiece. We're going to see their match this evening. That's going to be kicking off just after 8 PM CEST. So we've got a bit of time to go. And we'll see those two esports giants go head to head. The winner of that match will be joining Legion, advancing out of the group stage into the top 4 double elimination series that's coming up after the group stage. So just for a quick, a little overview. Group 1, the group stage from Group 1 has concluded. Endgame coming out on top. Played 3-1-3, lost none. Raid pipping LXN in the tiebreaker. Yesterday evening. Going 2-1 overall. LXN 1-2 and Lost Control LC out at the bottom of Group 1, 0-3. So Endgame and Raid will advance from Group 1, and Legion and either R2K or Win will be advancing from Group 2, and that will be, well, that's gonna be coming soon. We got some time. We got some tanks. So let's just just back to lowly. Back to our lowly double XP on the go here. Let's see what boxes have I got to open. A huge container. Let's just do the clicky. What's happening in the chat? No, it's the object. I'm in R4K. Don't sweat it. Alright. We can turn that booster off as well. We'll just jump in. I've been enjoying the batch. I'm not objectively, I am not a good player in the back chat. I know the webcam's off again. We're warming up. Not ready for you to see me yet. Oh, someone knows us. CNQ T110E5. Sheridan. What? I have many questions about what our team is or is not doing. Got no interest in being caught in the crossfire here. Now, see, like the Sheridan 140, they're just hull down, they've got gun depression, better armor right now. There's like literally no point in me hanging out there. I might go grill hunting. The grill is probably at the back. We'll load up high explosive preemptively. No, he's not at the back. But there is an E75 that we can just... God, I've got the accuracy of an absolute moose on PC controls. Yeah, we're just going to try and bounce back and intercept this 140. Nope, not needed. Lord. Like I said, the accuracy of a moose. Don't know why I said moose, but it just feels like that would be the way to go. And look at that, wasn't even needed. Not required at all. Misha Torres, the Bear Nose, they just like Trap Melon. Spitfires. Wade Barrett asks if it's the tournament or just me playing again. Well, I mean, the last ones have been tournament, and if you read the video description, the information is there. The tournament is starting at 8 PM CEST. It is not 8 PM CEST yet. So, through the wonderful powers of deduction, you could guess. We're going to jump into some autoloaders. Ah, Fujit's here. Fantastic. That's worth going onto camera for. Good evening, Fujit. Great to have you here on the channel. Don't mind me while I bot about in the run-up to the main event. Where am I going and what am I doing? Bat chat 50. Me and a Vickers. I mean, yeah, we should go C and B. The E5, 57 and 263, like that as a trio of tanks to push across. Alright. No, it's a trap. Well, there's no one. There's literally no one there. That is. Do not want to sit.
Nice shot. Enemy is hit. Our gas tank is hit. That one bounced. We got him. Put out the fire. We put out the fire. We lost the track. We didn't even scratch them.
I mean, thank you. Ah, turret stuck. Did you flank on the beach? You did, didn't you?
Enemy is hit. We got him.
We are very lucky to be alive. We owe a TD somewhere.
Penetration.
Our life.
For count.
Oh, Eagle 101. Well, the focus is real. The focus is very real. How are we doing for time? This will be the this will be the last game I play. Then we'll come back and have a crack at the Ditto afterwards. Because while I'm here, might as well play. It was that 183 shot early on, and then the 263 YOLOing us. Hit the VT, hit the VT. Now go for the E5. Go for the E5. This guy is playing good. He's gonna get hit though by the VT's got an angle on you, mate. Yeah. I mean, you need to go. No, wrong way because it's no longer playing brilliantly. That being said, 57. Go on, because don't give the VT a shot. Back! Oh, rookie. I hate wargaming so much. They were like, if you're in a light tank, you should go to the beach. You should go to the A flank. It's like, no. You really shouldn't do that. The C5... It's just gonna get, like... Nope. Nope. Dead. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Don't peek. Just hold. Yeah. What I would do if I was him is I would reverse. Use the building for cover. Reverse behind that rock, because the VT is just going to flank and get a spot on. This is pretty intense. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we stayed for this. This is good. Don't knock down the telegraph pole before we. He's got the 2-year badge. It's coming. Like, you don't think he's coming, but he is. There he is! Fucking genius. Ah. Incredible. Right, let's go to the room. Let's go to the room. We are in and ready. Here's one we made earlier. Has Strat Sketch decided it's going to start working? It is not working. That is... error, could not connect to the server. Well, we'll leave that little blank screen there. Just as a painful reminder. But there not being any strat sketch, I do apologise for that. The map is in actual fact Alpenstadt. Let's try reboot the server again. Actually, let's just go strat sketch. I'm logged in. I'm enjoying a briefing. Oof. We tried. We tried. So let me just check now as well. Yeah, I could do a PC platoon with Fujin. That would be quite fun. Too. If he'd have me, of course. Let's see. Message from Zerd. Just clearing him up. Getting everyone's already in. Excellent. Good job, mate. Good job. And let's see if there's a room with Kaga in. There is. And we have joined the voice chat. And Kaga's got a microphone muted, but that is perfecto. So I'm connected and ready. It's a damn shame strat sketch isn't working. C'est la vie. Oh, that's good. We've got a few people watching. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up. It's 8:01. And it is 0-0. This is the best of 7 first team to 4 victories takes the match. And will join Legion in Group 2 going through to the top 4 double elimination stage of Blitz Summer Tournament. Now let's see. Yeah, we're just waiting for everyone to be ready. I'm ready, Kaga's ready, Every's ready, so we're good to go whenever we get the all clear. We'll clear the the overlay, which oh wow, the green screen is the green screen down here is not lit well. It's gone fuzzy. Fantastic. Maybe we can fix that with a bit of ambient lighting. So R2K versus Win. R2K, an international esports giant. Awoken from slumber, red team, North Spawn up against Win, blue team, South Spawn, the all-Finnish esports, old school, old hands, long timers, been around since forever. And Win, renowned for their dynamic gameplay, use of mobility and aggression. They've got a Vickers and an STB. The STB is an interesting choice. Good hull down, but not super speedy. E5, E100, IS4, 113, double IS4. R2K with a cap lead on A. It's Nico. No party in the Vickers light for R2K. He's backed up by another Vickers. That's FJack. We've got Dimebag in the 113. Gasio in the T110 E5. Edgar GQ and the 1Mo IS4s. Just look at that. The 1Mo and Zerd have got the best camos going. Is Zerd rocking it in the 268? Of course he is. All in all, Win now getting the cap on the go. They're going to be more than a kill down in terms of cap pressure. That means that it's not going to be such a simple job for them to flip the scores. They need 2 kills to flip the scores, and by that point, I mean, you're committed to the brawl. Let's see. R2K in a really good defensive formation. The double Vickers, no. They've got Nico on one flank. F-checked on the other. R2K, Zerd, the caller. He's got eyes left, eyes right. 3 heavies in the gut. And Gasio Jones in the T110 E5 just working this little hull down angle here. They need to be careful on B. That's what the 1Mo is going to be doing a lot of. The 1Mo is going to be instrumental. Not only in defending B, but also in spotting the city. Win, they've got 4.5 minutes left to do something. Rambo's taken some damage. He's rotating. Hit point wise, Win with a slight advantage. I think it's the extra. Well, it's actually like the. I have no idea. They got some. They got more hit points. I think it's the 268 is actually the 268 and double Vickers is probably where R2K's initial deficit has come from. Gabe's also taking some damage now. The 1mo2 tagged early on. Win. They've got 4 minutes on the clock. They need to decide what to do. Time wasted. And they are making the move. Tumpy, Lays, and Gabe going up the gut into B. Rambo, Kuma, and Yumpa looking on the flank. Nice tap into 1mo. Crossfire coming in. Nico with a shot. Blind fire. They can't see him. He's going to be able to look at this angle. He's got impunity. Dimebag is there. He knows. Oh, he spotted up someone from north. A very descriptive name. Gassio's on the flank still. Zerd's moving in to support Fject. Getting behind Edgar GQ in the 1mo. Notionally, Win could look to try and find the isolated tanks to drive it home. 3 minutes on the clock. Win. They're a little bit further up on B, but they still don't have a tremendous position. There is a move happening here. It's Lays and Gabe rotating out. Gabe dropping the speed boost. Gets spotted by Gassio. Spots Gassio in return. Gassio will look to get a shot off. Isn't going for it. And someone from north is committing. And Win have made a great play. Dimebag coming in. Or someone bounces. Dimebag with the heat roll into the front plate. And, well, Win are counter-capping. They're stopping the cap. Dimebag and Gassio could be in trouble, but Rambo's down. R2K dropped the hammer. Now they're looking for Kuma. Kuma is in a lot of trouble. He catches fire. It looks like Zerd's going to be coming in to lay out a big hit, and it is a big hit. But we've also lost Fject in the Vickers. No party getting the switch on C. R2K getting guns and a cap swap. And look at this, Gassio Jones, man of the hour, 1 versus 3. Gabe and Lays, they come to shield, but Gassio fires in between them. He's held on to this cap for so long. Is he going to get a shot off into Gabe? I think he might be able to. Just one. No. Lays in the 113 rapid DPM factory there. Gets the kill in. R2K with 40 cap points to go. They've got B and C. They're going to be taking down Tumpy. And I think it's going to be the 1mo with the kill. No, it's a low roll. No party bounces. Zerd will be looking for a glorious, glorious finishing shot. And he's timed out. And R2K. Oh, yeah, take a friend request. R2K with a strong cap pressure. Early cap control, cap pressure mediated game. Defensive positions. Excellent play by R2K. Defending their cap outside. Basically, R2K got the C cap, didn't lose the A cap, and traded effectively throughout. You can see that the big disparity there, 4k HP in the favor of R2K, and with an extra gun still on the table. So that is awesome. I would update the, let me see if StratScript is working, otherwise we're just going to forget that. No, it's not working. Kill Frenzy asks, do I face high ping or packet loss issues? Packet loss issues? Packet loss issues sometimes. Good question. Not so much. Sometimes, but I think that, at least in my case, the packet loss issues are all this end. It's too many devices on the network, and I've got a banging network, but it can only cater to so many devices at any one time. We're back into Alpenstadt. R2K lead Win 1-0. R2K red team south spawn Win, blue team north spawn Win again with the STV. Vickers, they've got a 268 from this side, 113 E5 IIS4. Pretty similar lineup actually to what R2K played. R2K, double Vickers, E5, Mouse, the 1mo. Mo is the mouse man. And it's Edgar GQ in the IS-4. Zerd back in the 268. Good little platform for him to do the calling from. Backup calling coming in from Dimebag at times. And let's see. Tumpy gets a nice shot into the 1-mo. Gets the driver as well. 1-mo uses a medikit or a full restore and win with quick cap on A. That's Lays in the 113. Solid use of a heavy tank speed and DPM threat, but look at the cavalry from R2K moving in the backfield. FJEC, No Party, Gasio, Edgar, all swinging out. And they've been spotted. And Koma, well, he is the vanguard here. We've got 3. At the same time, someone from north will be looking. He's got to stay unspotted. He needs to land these shots. His DPM, his damage potential is absolutely... it's key. He's just doesn't want to waste that shot. He's looking for a shot into Gasio. Aiming. Not going to get it. Changing target. Win. Holding well. Trading effectively. Gasio gets a big smackdown. And he's down to 1000 HP. Win with a comfortable 2k HP lead. And they've sent Rambo and the Vickers on C. R2K know that they have a gun advantage in this part of the arena. Edgar GQ pushing onto Gabe. Yimpa's there. The 1-mo's going to push down into Gabe as well. Gabe's reversing. I don't think he's got reactive armor. He's not using it. Edgar GQ's going to get a shot in. The 1-mo and Edgar GQ's trapped in the river. Rambo now putting pressure onto Zerd in the 268. Zerd does not want to be dealing with that light tank. Does he have any support? Will Gasio peel off and engage him? No. Rambo is disengaging from Zerd. Zerd's a free man. Hit points. R2K are closing the gap effectively. They have just taken down Gabe. That's got them the gun advantage. They lost Gasio though to Rambo. Edgar GQ in the 1-mo brawling double IS4. Zerd coming into the DPM assist. Rambo now getting pushed by No Party and FJEC. This is very, very tense. R2K have swung A. C didn't get capped by Win. A little bit of a big hit by the Vickers into Zerd. And he gets shut down by Tumpy. It's a 2-gun advantage to Win here. Edgar GQ is surely the call. Lays will be looking for the shot through traffic. Should be able to pick that up. Does. Yimpa looking to dodge Mo. Trying to get underneath the gun. Dodges. Mo picks up a bounce from Tumpy. Nico's gone down. No Party's gone down to Rambo. And it's Dimebag and the 1-mo. And Dimebag and the 1-mo, they are low and they are out of it. Win. Turn it round. The ball in the middle. Great focus fire. Wrapping up R2K in the pocket. R2K pushing in their heavies into the IS-4s here. Win. They don't have control over the map or the caps. At the beginning of the brawl, but they exit it with 6 guns still on the field, sharing 4,300 hit points between them. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal turnaround by Win, and now we leave Alpenstadt to go to Vineyards. It's 1-1, 1 apiece. The score is up here because the overlay. Let's see, is strat sketch working? 9. No scores. Very sad. Very sad. But yeah. Good turnaround by Win. R2K, a little bit ropey there. Their push didn't seem super organized. Generally, from what I've seen so far in the 7.0 meta, pushing into tanks in the river is just a recipe for disaster. I've yet to see someone execute an effective push in that particular part of Alpenstadt. Vineyards, though, completely different map, different kettle of fish altogether. This map is built for the Vickers light tank. There's lots of long view range. The long, very far view range of the Vickers light tank is going to be very useful on this map. Similarly, those long sight lines, lots of soft cover. We're expecting, TDs do well on Vineyards. Mobility can do very well on Vineyards. I'm not sure whether the city area is useful at the moment. given the way the meta is. It looks like both teams will be using a pretty combined arms form here. R2K with a double Vickers, Win with a Vickers, and a 140. Both teams leaning on the IS4 main difference here. R2K, red team no spawn. They're bringing triple IS4 268 E3 of all things, and this is a quick cap here. Fject and Danject Supremes double capping A for the cap lead, not getting the spots in. A little bit of coordination there, trying not to take any fire. There was some blind shots coming in from Win, but R2K are 10 cap points ahead. Someone from north in the 268 will be looking to lock down the C area. No party. IS4 hull down near the encounter cap. Premature adrenaline. I think that's what that is. It's an itchy kill finger. Win with control of the ruins. Kuma and Ollie. And this is where Win have got the double E5s. This could be a good asset for them, depending on the equipment they've got set up on them. There's the 1-mo. The 1-mo spotted. Gabe's also spotted, but that's where the 1-mo. 1-mo is operating out of that sniper tower. Looks like he won't be able to get effective shots off there, but it's a nice position for him to use the E3's gun depression. Kuma in the ruins, looking down the long sight lines here. Potentially will get spotted up by Danject if he's not careful, and that will leave him vulnerable. R2K. And that'll be Fject just testing the waters on C. And I think Rambo's actually rotating away. Winner moving away from C. Fject really not sure. Gassio's there. Hit going into Gabe. That's from Danject. Kuma just trying to test this line. I mean, he could take a shot from Edgar. Surprised he's not spotted. There he is. There's the spot. Gets a nice shot in using this little pile of rubble here. Nice and hull down, just like the 140 wants to be. And Rambo, the thief in the night, is spotted. No party. Doesn't he? Goes for Yimper. Rambo got the cap stop on. Fject now counter capping C. Fject unspotted. Someone from north having to push in to see. Rambo's taken a lot of damage. Hit point still in the favor of Win. Ever so slightly. Big hit! Someone from north just swung the game on its head, because Fject is down to a one-shot. He's got damaged fuel, damaged engine, damaged morale most likely as well. And he is effectively out of the fight. Someone from north and potentially Rambo can come in and shut him down. Gassio's had to push up to support. R2K are behind on cap points now. Win with a little cap stop got them. And Gassio's getting farmed on the crossing. That's a double tap. Gassio pushing in. Looks like he's going to find someone from north. Someone from north. 646. He will take a heat roll for 394. That's quite generous. Win are on a 4k hit point advantage for Crossfire. Gassio is down. Fject gets a shot into Rambo. Rambo is going to be looking for some Vickers on Vickers action here. Both of them are one shots to the other. Who's got the faster finger? This is quick draw brawling here. Light on light. Someone will be coming in for the assist. There's Zerd. Zerd's in for the assist. Ooh, low roll, high explosive. Ollie from north, looking for Fject. It's a mutual destruction. Someone from north hits up Zerd. R2K. Well, the 1-mo is brawling Gabe. Edgar GQ manages to take down Chumpy. Kuma's going to be going around Edgar GQ. Cap points and guns strongly in the favor of Win. Win look like they're going to be coming out of this one on top, unless R2K can do something absolutely magical. And Edgar GQ is on the start of that. He's getting the counter gap on B. That's going to buy them some time. But the 1-mo goes down to Yimper. And now Kuma should be able to burn down Edgar with this Russian medium DPM. Edgar has to fix that track. Doesn't look like he's got a repair kit. It's a good roll. Kuma's trying to get onto the side. He's landing these shots. And Ollie takes down no party. Yimper gets down Edgar. And there are 5 guns still on the table for Win. Oh, R2K punished, absolutely punished in the city. On Vineyards, we saw it was, I think it was F-ject in the Vickers for R2K. I mean, he got hit really, really hard by someone from North. It's not good. 1,000 hit points off a light tank, not good at all. And then as well, Gassio Jones in the IS-4 coming in for support was spotted, crossed in the open. And Win were paying a lot of attention to that flank. They knew that they could get control there. They had their guns pre-aimed, and Gassio also farmed for all of his hit points. And R2K, they just kind of lost it there in the middle, but we've gone back into Vineyards supremacy. We're swapping the spawns. Remember, this is a best of 7. It's the first team to 4 victories will take the win of this match. It's currently 2-1 to Win. R2K started strong. Win in the ascendancy at the moment. But 2 games back-to-back in a best of 7 is not tremendously uncommon. There's still plenty of time for R2K to turn it round. They need this one, though. Or at least they really want this one. If they lose this, they'll need 3 games back-to-back. No second chances. All of the pressure in the world. Quick cap for R2K. Double E5's Dime Bag and Edgar GQ pushing. And that is a wonderful hit from Zerd into Ollie. Was it someone else? Was that all Zerd? Was that just one high explosive shell? Oh my goodness me. And Win, it's their turn to get tagged hard and early. And lovely positioning. Dimebag and Edgar, you're pushing up over the flank. Farming Tumpy. Tumpy's having to roll back. Those E5s are going to be such a tough pen. Hull down like that. Dimebag not connecting. Edgar looking for the shot. Deciding discretion is the better option. But Rambo, when using cap pressure again, Rambo looking for some farming shots here. Not going to get it. Cap pressure now in the favour of Win. They can just rock back on their haunches and wait for R2K to push in and make the mistakes. And R2K are pushing. R2K are looking for Ollie and Tumpy. Danject going fast and wide. Looks like he's going to try and get into the back. They're not pre-aimed. They are pre-aimed. He's double tap, triple tap. Oh no! Danject is deleted. Driving in a straight line in front of 3 tanks, all pointing at him. R2K now in trouble. In a lot of trouble. Gabe and Ollie, though, very low. R2K have got the hit points here. They need to stop exposing. They need to protect those hit points. Start trading effectively. But they're not out of it. They're not completely dead in the water yet. It's a 5-on-4. 4-on-4. Kuma's been doing a lot of good work here. Zerd in the 268 will be looking potentially to get a shot into Yimpa. Absolutely has to connect this. And he does for 712. Oh, Rambo with a wonderful roll into Zerd. It's still a 3-on-3. Hit point slightly in the favour of R2K. R2K also have 2 caps to 1. A is going. Dimebag's looking for the kill shot. Can connect this. He will take it. Even hits it through the track. F-Jet getting pushed by Rambo. Edgar's hanging in there. Dimebag's going to push Kuma. This is bad news for the 140. The 140 does get the reset on A. Dimebag pushing forwards. This is R2K can still pull through this. Dimebag with the kill shot here. Big carry, big carry! Dimebag counter-capping A. Edgar GQ shutting down the Vickers as it tries to sneak past him. And R2K pull it back from the brink and tie up the scores 2-2. Huge carries. Those E5s doing a lot of work. Poor Danject. Like, he had all of the right intentions. But Win had him dialed in. You can think of the tank gunners, all 3 of them, just looking down the sights going, yeah, that one. Fuck that tank in particular. That was amazing. Alright, it's 2-2. Win and R2K neck and neck, going 1-for-1 on each map. The next one is going to be Normandy. Let's see if the Normandy briefing works. Got a feeling it's not working. It's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. Let's just see. Fantastic. R2K are ready. We're going into Normandy. I'm ready. We're just waiting for wind ready up. Of course, we've got Kaga, our glorious and wonderful and lovely room manager. And every good name is taken. Please do go and check out Every's YouTube channel. The link is in the video description below. So please do go check out their channel. They're covering the Blitz Summer Tournament too. So if you're interested to support another EU YouTuber that's doing tournament coverage, go over there, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and get the other perspectives on these amazing games that we're seeing. But we are now into game, well, match 5. There we go. Free cam is just being a little bit disobedient. Oh, they fixed the elevation. Wonderful. See everything. R2K red team South Spawn with a interesting lineup. W5 WS4 Vickers and Double Leopard versus a Vickers E3 SDB WS4 W5 R2K, much more mobile. Not sure what they're going to do with those Leopard ones though. I would expect R2K's lineup to be something Win would play. And I would expect R2K to be bringing more TDs to the party, but it's currently matching camels. Third and the 1mo are getting aggressive. Nice bounce. Nice tag. Nice HE roll. Ooh. Lays. Oh no, Ollie. Oh, he spoke too soon. R2K getting very ambitious there. Peaking on D. Cap points in the favor of Win. Win with a 1,000 hit point lead. A lot of damage taken off Mo. He's still sat there with 1,700 hit points. And a solid IS4 armor profile. Zerd overextending. Lays is having a great game. He waits to get unspotted. He goes up to that bush and then says hello to R2K in the only way an E3 knows how to say hi to the red team with 600 alpha. R2K and ooh, Rambo's in an aggressive position. He's spotted and he's decided, actually, I don't want to be in this position. I've made a terrible error, and I think R2K could be about to be making an error as well, because they have sent their no, they're peeling off. That's a good call. Win pushing in aggressively. Win with nice control. They've got Yimper. I really like this position. He's vulnerable, but I mean, it would be a big commitment from R2K to push Win. And R2K were chasing Rambo, but now they've got Danjek and No Party on the flank, and they're hitting up Gabe and Yimper. They're like, R2K are in good farming spots here, but they're getting farmed back. Gabe, yeah, the T110 E5 is in a horrible position, and R2K smell blood, and they are looking for that kill. Oh no! Okay, brilliant. Good news, Stratch gets just back up again. Dimebag in trouble. Dimebag getting removed very quickly. Going down, swinging. Kuma's looking for Zerd. Kuma could be getting this kill shot. He should be able to connect this quite easily. Does not manage that at all. And Zerd really needs to bounce this one. He does. Nice 400 roll. It's a gun advantage to Win. It's messy. Zerd's down. Rambo's down. Not sure the Leopard ones were a good call. The 1mo hanging on, but not hanging on tight enough. Yimper gets the kill in. And R2K feeling just a little bit disconnected. Their Leopards are kind of all over the shop. There's lots of low hit point targets on the field. Now the question is, can these Leopard ones remove Kuma? That's a nice HE roll. That's a critical miss by Danjek. Danjek doing interesting things, but it's a good trade. Danjek runs. Fject in the Vickers farms. Is it a double? Did they have a double up? Yes, they did. Fject now. This will be looking to take a hit. That frees up Danjek to come in and get a shot in. Fjek doesn't want to take too much damage, just wants to turn Tumpy into a one-shot. Tumpy knows there's no way he can track that Vickers light tank. His turret and chassis traverse is just too low, and that's a bounce. Fjek. Oh, Danjek in to save his buddy's bacon. And R2K, a horribly, horribly messy start and middle. I thought chasing the no, it's going off again. Chasing Rambo was a real error, but they didn't overcommit on that. But the brawl, I'm seeing both of these teams actually not being absolutely 100 on the focus fire. But of course, it's now a tiebreaker. R2K leading Win 3-2. We're going back onto Normandy. There's going to be some shakeups here because Win, this is do or die. They are out of second chances. R2K will be looking to lock this one in decisively and make it into the top 4 of the Blitz Summer Tournament. Just read it. I'm trying to keep up with the chat and my eyesight's gone completely fucked up. Okay, R2K, red team north spawn up against Win, blue team south spawn. Potentially the final time this evening. Double IS4, W5, 113, STB, Vickers for Win. Balance lineup, no TDs. R2K, triple E5, E3, double Leopard IS4. Bold, very bold. Fjek and Danjek getting shots into Rambo blind. They are spotted. R2K aggressive on B. Getting cross shots. 4 tanks in for a cap. Was it worth it? What are they doing here? What is the play? I don't understand. Rambo's having a great game. Rambo's like, okay, yeah, you guys stay there. You guys stay there. The Leopards, though. Oh, Dimebag's getting hit hard, but the Leopards are going to come in through the top. Zerd's calling for the attack. I think R2K are a little bit spread out. They're getting farmed here. Poor Dimebag is just getting hammered by Rambo. Dimebag's out of the fight. He's going down. He is going down. I think it's going to be... Oh no! Lays fluffs the shot, but Rambo won't miss this one. Rambo connects only just. R2K. And also they're losing B. They've got Gabe. They're pushing in. They're pushing in with the heavies past C. Ollie, Rambo's coming in to assist Tumpy. They're looking. Win are looking to shut down the focus fires there. No, it's not. Zerd and nobody. All targets. Kuma's low. Zerd gets deleted. Win. Oh, no party takes down Kuma. Rambo's on fire. He's deleted by Fjek. This is very, very close. It's a 5-on-4. Win are going down here. They're out of position. They're rattled. Danjek with a quick kill. Looking to get past. Looking for those low hit point targets. Egajiku takes down Tumpy. It's a 4-on-2. Yeah, R2K have this one. Lovely kill by Danjek. Last man standing. Full hit points. Momentarily. Is Jimper looking for the shots on those Leopards, but the speed of the Leopard ones just astronomical with the DPM, and it's no party in for the kill. And Zerd with the GG, responded to by Lays. Excellent sportsmanship all round. And R2K with a dominant performance on both spawns of Normandy, and some very exciting use of the Leopard ones. Managed to pull it back from a 2-1 deficit to win overall 4-2. And a huge shout out to our room manager Kaga for the assist. I think what I'm going to be doing now is, let me see, I'll leave the room. Let's see, no, Strat Sketch is just dead. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing now, characters, I'm going to join Every in a bit on the BST for a quick on the BST server for a quick chat. But since you're here, thank you first of all, thank you again for being an excellent room manager.
You're welcome, and these were really excellent games again. It's such speed and relocations and nice brawls. Very, very good entertainment.
Yeah, that was oh man, I really I love seeing the meta kind of diversify, and particularly tanks like the Leopard 1, which they kind of fall in and out of favor. Even within different updates, sometimes teams will be using them very effectively, and then because they're a kind of all or nothing tank, teams will find counters to them pretty quickly. But for the time they work, and I think R2K just absolutely nailed them in terms of how they should be used on Normandy.
Yes, and this using those lights and fast meds, that makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it's not the really kind of static, very kind of wait and push and counter push gameplay that we're used to from 2018, for example. But it's interesting. I mean, there was a good interview with one of the guys from 7-Star after the Spring 2020 season, and he was talking about like their loss to Mercy, which no one really thought it would happen. I mean, he was saying like we stuck with the very heavy meta, with the big hit point pools, and Mercy adapted and used mobility to use the DPM and get the flank on us. And it was the same thing we saw actually with I think with Legion as well on the EU server. I think there was one of the last match, or like one of the last matches in the top 4, where there was, I think they were on, it's the map that looks a bit like a moth, Dynasty's Pearl, and they had a 140 and an E5 with a speed boost, and they just dominated the kind of the outside park area with speed. So I think it's interesting. I like the current balance of tanks. You can take super heavies, you can take very light tanks, you can take TDs. It's finding the right combination and mixture, which is good. So I'm gonna go and jump into a room chat with Every. But do you want to do some platoon games after? You free?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, cool. I'll message you on Discord. But
okay.
Now I need to go and have a chat with Every.
Okay, and thank you.
No, thank you. Ciao.
Ciao.
And now what we're going to do, we just left the call with Kaga. She's awesome. The spiritual lead of the Immortals clan. Really, really lovely person in the World of Experts community. And now we're joining...
Hey, fuck's here.
Hello.
Wait. Oh, hello, Rolling. Hello, Rolling Swamp.
Hey.
Hello.
Has your game ended, mate?
Yeah, it's done. Are you still going?
Yes.
We're still streaming, man. Oh my god, it's 3-2 to Vale currently.
Oh, I'll leave you two to it.
It's a cracking game so far, honestly. We just watched the roundabout lives last game. It was honestly insane.
Right, are we ready though?
Right, we're gonna. If you two would go to a different room just quickly while we finish off, or you can come and join.
Hey, Every.
Hello there, mate.
Hey, we just crashed their party. We're like, oh shit, they're still streaming.
Yeah. I was wondering why you were up there, so I jumped in.
I wasn't thinking. Let's put it that way. There was no reason. There was just a complete absence of thought. So.
That was no worries there. I did the oopsie today.
What did you
I left
do?
the map on.
Oh, it happens. It happens to everyone.
Yeah, you know what is good for you though? You noticed it after 30 seconds. I saw it after the game was over.
that's a long time. No, but I mean, like I've had like entire matches as well, like where I've left something on that shouldn't be on. And if you ask anybody that's been streaming regularly for any amount of time, like Amonet's done it, I've done it. I'm pretty sure Fishy's done it as well. Pixel Rage, I think did it in the past on Asia when he was still streaming. So
I think it had to happen at some point.
yeah, it's because what I try and explain to like people like because people that don't stream tournaments. I mean, what I'll do, I'll take a picture of my setup and post it on my Discord server actually later on, just so you see that like you've got the stream chat, you've got OBS, you've got the game, you've got Discord, you've got StratSketch. You're trying to like remember the details and the things of what's happening in the match and the results so far, and then like also juggle your scenes in OBS. And I've got like 3 screens and a stream deck, and like even I still, because you've got so many things to think about at the same time. Yeah,
that's true. I got 1 screen less, so it makes it even more difficult in that regard.
I'm at my limit because I go off a laptop and I've got only 2 visual outs, so I can only have 2 screens. I think it would work.
Okay.
When I upgrade to like a proper gaming PC, I will try and have like more and bigger monitors. That's the direction we're going in anyway.
That's gonna be helpful. Anyways, we should maybe talk about the games that we were seeing tonight.
Yes. Do you want to go first?
Sure, why not? So the first game on Alpenstadt was pretty much just an overall strong victory for R2K. Getting that hit point lead very early on, the caps as well. Putting pressure up and having that line of defense that they also had against Legion, I think. And Win just not able to break through, and I think that in the end cost them the game as they collapsed, and R2K was just able to finish them off. But then Win with a very strong start in the second match.
Yeah, they turned it round. I mean, they did pretty much a similar thing where they got the outside cap quickly and dug in, and that's like normally you don't see Win be so defensive, but Alpenstadt of course lends itself to that. Like you're rotating the fast tanks around between flanks in the backfield. I think R2K made a mistake by pushing onto the river though with the mouse.
Yeah, definitely. I also noticed that. And something, I don't know if you saw it, but they actually prevented, I think it was F from capping C, which I found was a really strong performance. Like they sent 2 ice foes capping, F had 2 retreats, so they didn't get that cap. And so they had to make the run for the field and river.
Yeah, if you can get like a super strong cap control like that, you force the opponent to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah. I mean, they pushed onto, I don't know, it was, I think, Gabe or Jimpa in the middle. In the E5, that was then pushed by 2 tanks, but they had Tampi in the back. So he was able to support, who wasn't even spotted for R2K. So they just fell into a trap in the second game.
And then, of course, I mean, there was, it was close, but then Zerd came through under the bridge, and I think he was in the 268. And I think it was... one of the Vicars for Win came in behind him and shut him down with the high explosive shell.
Yeah, that was even before Zerd entered the bridge. He was already having that Vicars up on him.
Yeah, getting harassed there in the backfield. No TD enjoys that situation, you know.
Especially not a 268 that can get HE'd in the back.
Yeah, I mean the 268 is such a troll front armor profile, but the back is is an excellent target, which is good.
Any words on for Vineyards, which was the second map that we saw?
Vineyards, I mean, again, it was good to see it go 1-for-1. I think R2K were lucky to win the game that they did. If memory serves correctly, that was the game where Danject got absolutely eviscerated. Like, it was very close. The second game on Vineyards,
the second one.
R2K won it by the finest. Like by the finest margin. If Danject hadn't have got like completely annihilated. Like I think he had like over 1,000 hit points, and then 4 shots later, within the space of 2 or 3 seconds, he had none. It was it was brilliant.
Just out. I also think what was it? They're pushed with the double E5 140 combination, and I think Sturg with his 268. Win there in the second game, not able to react quick enough as they were having 2 tanks in the city, I believe.
Yeah.
And I don't know who it was, but the Ice for missing a shot on 140, so he stayed alive. I think that's what cost the game pretty much there. Though they played the first map, the first match on Vineyards was just absolutely amazing in execution.
Nice one, bruv.
I don't know who it was for. I think Rambo, who went around, supported someone in the city who was getting pushed by 2 tanks, which they didn't expect.
Yeah, that was in the first game. You're reminding me because someone was in the 268 in the corner, and he found, I think it was Timject or Fject in the Vickers while they were capping.
It was Fject, I think, 4,000.
Oh, huge swing. And then Gassio Jones, bless him, like in the IS4, it was Gassio Jones came in, one of the IS4s came in to assist. And like, as he was crossing, like just the hit points were like just vanishing because Win had all of their guns trained on the city.
I think they even missed 1 or 2 shots, so he could have even ate some more there.
Exactly, yeah. Win had a really, like, that was and I mean, they didn't win another game after that one, the first one on Vineyards, but I like after that match had finished, I was thinking, ooh, R2K are in trouble, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Win really showing a strong performance today. I was happy to see that. Yeah,
no, Win are a great team. They've got a lot of chemistry, and I think they'll do better as they get more time to kind of explore the tanks and the meta. They're very active training in the off season at the moment. I know they're one of R2K's like training partners regularly. But I think R2K are try-harding at the moment for sure. Like, you know, they're training a lot. I mean,
I always see some rooms open.
Yeah, they're always training. But I think that Win will get better in the 7.0 meta as time goes on. R2K are still quite a new unit. They're still, I mean, it's pretty cutthroat. Like, there's lots of players coming and going and getting shot. They're trying to find like the best combination of people at the moment. So it's they're really maximizing this tournament and the entire kind of off season before Twister to get the best possible chance of winning that season.
What would you reckon if you had to, I don't know, maybe describe the matches on Normandy in a couple of sentences with R2K's strong performance there?
Really weird. I didn't expect R2K to be so aggressive with the mobility. I think that actually R2K's strats were not brilliant on Normandy. I think that actually a large part of their win or their victories on Normandy, both spawns, was down to good individual plays, particularly in the last game, like, you know, the Vickers and the Leopard.
Yeah.
Like, I think
the Vickers did 5,000. I think.
Yeah, I think, you know, you and if you've got players that are that mechanically talented, like with that kind of very strong super unicum skills, use them. But at the same time, like I think the strat was bad. Like, you know, all of those heavy tanks on B, they threw Dimebag away to Rambo in the Vickers in the corner.
Yeah, they bled quite a bit of hit points. I saw that throughout pretty much all matches. That R2K, except maybe the first, where they just instantly went into an HP disadvantage. Only really on Vineyards, Normandy. I think they won mostly thanks to their Leopards, and that DPM really helped them out. And them focusing, for some reason, Gabe all the time. That poor lad. I think in one match he didn't do any damage because of that, because he just instantly died.
Yeah. I mean, that's tough, though. It's very difficult to judge tournament team individual performances because sometimes some people, like, they just have their job is to go into the place and die as slowly as possible, you know? Satan's saying we can go and join them when we're ready. So
Should we just wrap this up then and then head
yeah,
over?
yeah, we can. Well, I'm just gonna say like jump into the room 1 in a bit, but I was gonna ask you, who do you think, now that we know the winners of Group 1 and Group 2, who is your pick to win the Blitz Summer Tourney overall?
If I were to have to pick and look at the results in and of itself, I think the easiest pick for me, and I'm just going to show the table on screen again, would so far be Endgame. They had an pretty, I don't want to say easy time, but they made it look very easy. Even beating Raid 4-0, I think. And just overall, they had great strategies and didn't do all that many mistakes. I think second pick would then be Legion, but they did struggle quite a bit against R2K the other day. So I think those three, like EG, Legion, and R2K would be my top 3. Not too sure about Raid. They have dropped quite a bit of games that they shouldn't have.
Yeah, they really they struggled versus LXN.
They even lost or went to tiebreaker versus lost control, I think.
Yeah.
So that'd be my pick. What would you reckon for the upcoming stage?
I think I'm gonna say I think Legion will win. Based on what we've seen. I mean, Legion, this is also, I'm borrowing a bit on the results of the spring 2020 season. Because, you know, they were so dominant in the spring professionals. And I think that Group 2 might have been a bit tougher than Group 1. So I think comparing Endgame to Legion is it's tricky. I would say Legion and then Endgame. And then R2K and then Raid as well. But I mean, Raid, you can never underestimate Raid. So
sure not.
Okay, let's head over to Stream Room 1 and we can join Satan.
Sure, all right, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Let's jump.
Hello, Rolling Swarm. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone.
Alright, so I just had to end my stream unfortunately because I had internet issues, but we're all good. So I just told them to come watch one of you instead.
Yeah.
It's just so I just want to say a few things. Are you guys both still streaming?
Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah. We're still
live. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk about how the tournament's going to be continuing from here and what sort of things you can expect to see. And basically, there's one more week of the tournament. So next, if everyone's aware, so Wargaming's hosting a series of Tier 8 tournaments, Ascent tournaments. So we're going to try our best not to conflict with those because they are real money. And we are offering very little of that at the moment. So we don't want to just put any teams down or, dilute viewership. So it's going to be, the tournaments will be next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So with the finals being on Sunday.
Exciting.
Yeah,
that's going to be the days of the games, basically.
Yeah, it makes sense because the Ascents are on the Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So
that's precisely it. Yeah, and the teams that will be playing in the tournament are going to be as follows. It will be EG, who gained first place if we take the results from both brackets into account. Then it will be Legion. Then it will be Raid, or was it R2K?
Raiden.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm getting this messed up. Sorry, it was R2K first.
Okay.
And then no, it's not. It's okay. Well, the teams. Let me get this straight. Okay, so it's EG, R2K, Raid, and Legion that are going through, regardless of their positions. Okay, those are the 4 teams: EG, Legion, R2K, and Raid. I can't remember their positions for now, but Legion aren't first since they just lost to Vale.
Gosh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is why I was getting really confused.
What's the result?
So
right.
it was 4-2. 4-2.
It was a 4-2 win for Vale.
And it was convincing as well.
Really good games from Vale. I can corroborate.
I would absolutely recommend anyone who hasn't seen them yet to go and watch them. Obviously, a bit of shameless self-promotion, of course, but they were excellent games.
Really good games. I've learned a lot as well on both teams, especially on the respawns and also their maneuvers and so on. Really good stuff. Do have a look.
Yeah. Does anyone have anything else to add? Sorry.
We also had some interesting games with R2K and Win. Unsure as to what would happen until the third map, pretty much.
Right.
Where it went all deciding. So.
Yeah, they
What's
went.
the
They
final
went.
score?
It was 4-2 to R2K. They went 1-1 on the first two maps, Alpenstadt and then Vineyards, and then Normandy was R2K's.
I see.
I see.
It was.
They
mean,
sound like good games.
they were good games. Yeah, we had some pretty close ones. R2K were getting very not experimental, but very aggressive and dynamic with the lineup.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
especially
that's
two
really good.
leopards twice. That was something you don't see too often.
Yeah, double leopards with a Vickers. It's like, what?
Oh, I love that. Super mobile lineups, my favorite.
Really.
They take the most skill.
Yeah.
Always.
And I really love that double leopard ones with the DPM and also their mobility. If they can work really well in a platoon, double leopard ones can be an absolute nightmare for the enemy team.
No, it's true, and I think R2K, they actually, this is what I was saying to Every as well earlier, is I think R2K, their strats on Normandy were brilliant, but it was the individual players in the Leopard ones and the Vickers that actually kind of locked the games in for them, like really high damage numbers.
Yeah, we had the Vickers in the last game on Normandy doing 5k, and a leopard that survived doing 4 kills, and also close to 3,000. So they did have quite the impact on that game.
Yeah, very, very crucial. I could say that. I do have to watch back all of your streams and see what I could learn, and I think lots of good stuff to learn really in these games.
Yeah. They've been really good. I mean, in I think the group qualifiers have been a big success so far.
Absolutely amazing.
It's a really good format, and I think the teams have taken it because you've got lots of good teams in. Of course, these are some of the best teams on the EU server. Actually, literally some of the best teams.
Yep.
They're taking it very seriously. Just for itself, and even as training for other tournaments, they're really committing to this.
Absolutely.
Really good learning experience, especially for the newer clans, newer teams like LC and also Vale. I think this tournament they have learned a lot in this tournament that will help them a lot in the future.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, LC's the only really new one, and R2K, I suppose, but they've been around for a while.
Let me put it like this: for a newer team, or maybe a team all the teams in this tournament are good. They'll do well in the Twister season. But for LXN and Lost Control and Vale, who some people might consider they're not definitely locked into top 8. We expect them to definitely make the challenges level. This kind of tournament, getting dedicated exposure to the winning team's best of 7s. It means when they do go into the ascents, even for this tier 8 tournament, and even for the Twister season, their lives are going to be easier. They're going to remember playing in the Blitz Summer Tourney and how hard that was versus versus Endgame and Legion in the best of 7 getting absolutely clapped. And then that's good training for them. Training is meant to be hard. Yeah.
Well, absolutely. That's the big difference between something like a community organized tournament and one of Wargaming's ones, because you're going to actually get the best teams consistently in the same sort of brackets, whereas with the Wargaming ones, it's very spread out, and only at the very last stages of the tournament you're going to see the competitive games.
I think it's interesting because obviously the groups have been more or less manually established for this tournament. I don't know how the groups are made, but I'm guessing
they were completely manual. So the top 4 clans, which were EG, Raid, Legion, and R2K, and then we invited the 4 other clans
I see.
based on their performance in previous tournaments, basically.
So I think that because we have the skills and the luxury of time to do manual seeding, and also it's a smaller pool of clans. Of course, wargaming, they have a real issue when you've got over 100 teams and you don't know anything about tournaments or tournament teams. They can't and also people would, especially when there's big prize pools involved, people would accuse you of rigging or cheating or not making it fair. So they have to use an algorithm. The algorithm is imperfect,
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. I mean, that's a great recap, I think, of all of the
we haven't actually introduced our games though.
What games?
Our games into the Rollings and Peter's stream. Our results of Vale against Legion.
Yeah, we said it
Yeah.
was 4-2. To
Yeah.
Vale.
Oh yeah. I mean, we didn't really go deep into that though.
Yeah, but
the
they
people
haven't
can
seen the
look,
games.
Satan.
Yeah, they haven't seen the games. Yeah, so
Yeah, we've
Maybe-
already gone over it. We've covered it on my channel already. So that if you
Yeah.
want to go watch it, just I don't know, I'll put a message in chat and then you can.
Yeah, I've got the links.
Find my name.
I've got
Yeah,
the links to your channel, Satan, is in my video description for anyone watching the video
Great.
now. If you want to go and find the Satan's coverage of the Vale versus Legion
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
games.
that is right.
Yeah, I will also probably do a playlist with all the streams from all three of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh,
And
that's
I'll share that on my
Oh.
channel too. So
Perfect.
Right. Perfect.
great. Thanks a lot,
Great.
guys.
Yeah.
Again, thanks to Rolling and Every for helping stream the tournament.
Thanks for inviting
Big
me.
help, and they've done an absolutely tremendous job. It's great that
Great.
Rolling's back, kind of.
Really nice to hear that, and thanks for having me as well. Or as always, a privilege to be commentating alongside with Sam, and also
else.
a huge privilege to appear on both Running Swarm stream and also Peter's stream. So thank you very much.
Very welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
welcome.
It was
Alright.
my dream, basically, appearing on Rolling Swarm stream.
That's all right.
my big dream. And I
Alright,
fulfilled
Um,
perfect.
darling.
Again, thanks a lot. So I'll be seeing you all later. Cheers,
Cool.
guys.
See you guys.
See you all.
Bye.
See ya.
Okay, so that was Satan, Every, and Wild One's Helper, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Wild One's Helper. So we had a huge kudos and thank you to Satan for putting this together. I am going to just play a quick game. A very quick game in the Progetto, because we played the Progetto a bit before the tournament started and it didn't go very well. We got YOLO'd. So we're gonna go and see if we can win it. Win a match in it now. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this community tournament. I agree, yeah.
Let's get this show.
Looking forward to wrapping up the top 4 of this community tournament. Pretty sharpish. Next week. Thanks for that. I mean, you can see the rocks there. You can see that. I mean, now all that's going to happen here is I am further back, and he's going to be the first one up. Now we're using our. Oh, they're in B. That's peculiar. They've gone for a double cap. We can't sit here. Yeah, they're going to get into the back of us. I don't want to overcommit. I don't want to get proxy spotted. Oh.
Enemy armor is damaged. Get bounced off.
I mean, we're doing all right. I'm not landing these shots. I blame PC controls. I also really don't want to help that standard. I wouldn't mind it if he went down. Alright, there's a 54, a low hit point 54 down here. Is there? No, he's dead. It's a low hit point. E100. Oh, I can hit that shot. Okay, we need to kill these people very quickly. Just gonna get reloaded. That was a good game, but it was also a bad game. Oh, Clyde Williams, thank you very much for the Super Chat donation. I did see your donation. Thank you, Clyde. Thank you very, very much for that. That is greatly appreciated. I just didn't want to, like... wasn't there! Because I was chatting to Every and Satan and that. So... Oh, we can play a few more. How are we doing for time? Because the Vickers is fun. Vickers is so much fun. We're also running perilously low on coffee, which is a damn shame. Ah, Peter's here. Alright. Let's see. Hang on. Just a little bit of stream management.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot.
That was... I feel like I've got lag. I've got like a little D-pad, and the ammo and the SOS is the down arrow, and the ammos are the left, right, and up.
That one didn't go through.
Is upper good? Do I want to be upper? Why? I have done nothing but good things for this team. Ah, shut up. We're gonna be fine.
Enemy is hit. We got him. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Really?
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
There we go. Whew. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit of sweaty hands. On the go. Reposition our fan for greater cooling effect. Ah, Andy's here. Hey, Everton. Good to see you, buddy.
Поехали.
I say, the chat is just about hanging. A few people. Now it's me just refamiliarizing myself with PC controls. Where are you going? Are you going left or right? Because there's no point both of us going the same way. DT in the city, perfect. Versus a Jaegeru.
Броня не пробита. Пробил. Готов.
Oi! Jaegeru comes.
Пробитие. Пробил. Есть пробитие. Попадание.
That was alright. That was a good one to go out on. Cloak, careful. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you are indeed enjoying the streams. And yeah, that is all for this evening from me. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you have enjoyed the tournament. I should probably start time-stamping these tournaments if I'm going to be playing some random battles before and after, so it's easier if you find them. If someone cares to take care of that for me, just to write a comment when the first battle starts between R2K and Win this evening, I will like, heart, and pin that comment as a reference for everyone else tuning in to the video. If no one else does it, I'm sure I can find time to do it as well. So anyways, this is Rolling, signing off for now. We're going to be back beginning of June next week to finish off the top 4 of the Blitz Summer Tourney. It's going to be running in parallel with the Tier 8 Money Tournament, Wargaming running at the same time. It's just going to be on alternate days, so busy time for tournament players. If they're going to be participating in both, probably it should be fine. Summer, coronavirus lockdown, I mean, realistically, what else are you doing with your time rather than working or, you know, real life stuff? So yeah, it should be fine. Anyways, take care. See you soon. Bye for now.